All right, so you want to make a lot of headlines. We're going to make 1,000 headlines in this video. I'm going to show you how to do it in incredibly easy ways. We may use ChatGPT a little bit, but not in the way you might think. Here is what I have so far as I start this video. I have 245 different headlines, but they're not necessarily like distinct headlines. What I've done is I'm using Spintax or Spin Syntax in order to take a headline that I know works. This is a YouTube video that I made, and I asked ChatGPT, I said, can you turn this into Spintax? And I got this one line with this sort of curly brackets, which I'll cover, and then I'm using my own add-on called Spin or Spintax to spin this. It's taking each of these elements, picking one, and then creating that headline. You can use this if you know, like, oh, I want to create a headline that has, 5 different numbers, or 10 numbers, or 100 numbers. Or you can also change certain nouns or verbs or phrases and get all of the options sort of easily, very or simply. So what I've done is I've taken one YouTube video that I made, and I'm going to do it now with you, but I want to show you how I got to 1,000. Right now I have 245, and what it is, it's just like, you can sort of read it in this line up here. It's going to select one of the possibilities within this curly brackets and pipes that are separating these words. So the first one might be, let's actually use something. We'll use spin to get one example. So if I just use the spin formula, which is with this extension Spintax, which you can find on Google Sheet add-on marketplace for free right now. So it says, how do I add emojis in my Google Sheets? And that might sound strange, right? But we can get another one. And if we do spin, it's just going to get a random one. So it'll say, how do I insert emojis into Google Sheets? And it's going to load a little bit. Whoops. And we have another example. Wow, my Google Sheet just crashed there. That was fun. How do I insert emojis within Google Sheets? And we can do this again and again, and we can get a random one. But what I also do is I have spin all, which gives me every single possibility within this. And in order to go from 245, so what 245 is we have 3 options in each phrase here. We have how do I, can I, and is it possible to? And then we have insert, add. Oh, we have a little space here, so we can delete that space, and you can see how long it takes. It takes just a moment to get everything. Insert, add, include is another possibility. Emojis, emoticons, emoji icons, another possibility. And there are 3 possibilities here in each one. So this is so we're going to get 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 options. We can add more. So if we add, say, how do I, can I, maybe we add pipe and then should I. And now we should have 245 times, I don't know what that math is. Well, the first one is going to be 4 times 3 times 3 times 3. So now we can add a 4th one. Insert, include, add on. We have add. We can say insert. Another word we might use here is maybe just add to. Instead of just add, we might want to say add to. Oh, it's add to emoji. So we don't want that, actually. We want something completely different. Include, emojis. Okay, so this is going to be a weird word, but append. Append emojis, emoji icons. We might want to edit emoji icons. That might not be a phrase we want to use in this case, but we can use this. We can do this. And we might want to add into, within, inside of. How do I append emojis inside of Google Sheets, right? That might be a possibility. We'll hit enter. And now we have 578. So we really only need like one more option here, and a couple more. We might add on the beginning, instead of I, we can add you, how or how to. We can also have how can you, enter here, and we'll see that we have now all of these options all the way down to 866 options here. Maybe we want to add something like spreadsheet at the end. Instead of Google Sheets, we might want to have, or not instead of, in addition to spreadsheet. Inside of spreadsheet, my spreadsheet. We want to fix this M that was killing me. That was capital M, my Google Sheets, my Google Sheets, spreadsheet platform, Google Spreadsheet, within Google Spreadsheets, my spreadsheet. Let's see how that reads. How can you append? Oh, we have a capital A. All of these are capitalized, so we want to uncapitalize these here. Want maybe the into within as well to be lowercase, not uncapitalized. That might read a little bit better. How can you append emoji icons inside of my spreadsheet? Oh, and of course, how can you in my doesn't really work. So into a spreadsheet, emoji icons, a Google Sheet. Maybe we want to change that to a Google Sheet and Google Sheets. Have those two options. Google's spreadsheets. There we go. We can edit all those, and now we are editing all of them. Right now we have 1,154. So this is one way to get to 1,000 headlines possibilities, right? Now, not all of these are all very similar, right? And so you might be looking at this example and being like, I don't really want 1,000 similar headlines. So what you might want to do is get like 50 or 100 very different headlines. And I will show you how sort of I do this whole process here. So I have my YouTube channel here, and I can look at my most popular videos here, and I can say, okay, this is how do I insert emojis into Google Sheets was the one that I used here. But there might be some other ones that are like, here, make more money selling Google Sheets. This is probably something that I should have other versions of this, but it could be very different versions of very different titles, and each one is a different topic and a different thing. So we'll do this. I want to ChatGPT, and I want to ask ChatGPT, can you please change this text headline into spin syntax? And there we go. So we're going to see what it comes up with, and it's going to give me a bunch. We can just take this. Now to parse this, right, I don't know if ChatGPT can actually parse it, but we don't want it in ChatGPT. We want it in a Google Sheet. So we're going to create a new tab here. I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to change the background because I can't stand this white anymore. I'm going to use sheet styles. Again, my free Google Sheet add-on can get. We have boost, increase. Let's make this a little bit bigger. But let's see what they all are. We can spin one, or we can spin all. And all is not going to have any duplicates. So if you end up having duplicates in there, spin all will deduplicate it for you. And let's do A1. So skyrocket your income. What does this say? Skyrocket your income selling Google Sheets and generate supplementary cash. A little weird. But here it says skyrocket your profits promoting Sheets on, oh my God, skyrocket. It's all skyrocketing, right? So this doesn't look very different, right? These different ones. But let's see if we can change this. We just want, well, we don't want skyrocket because that means nothing, right? Boost, increase your earnings, income, profits, selling, marketing, promoting. We just want selling. We don't want selling. And then here we want Google Sheets or spreadsheets. We don't need and, we don't need that. Boost, increase your income, earning, profits. Actually, I don't want income either. Profits, Google Sheets, spreadsheets, earn, buy, earning, generate, make, extra, supplementary. I don't like supplementary. Additional cash or money. Just want money. Whoops. And we can edit this down with, we can add some like keywords here, right? If you have some keywords, you're like, oh, I want to do increase your, maybe we want to add here a keyword, your lawn mowing income or profits. We want to say house painting, right? Maybe this is where we add a keyword into these different headlines. Let's see what ends up happening. Increase your house painting profits with, we missed a word here, income profits by creating, and we can even spintax this, creating, making, do a couple Google Sheets, spreadsheets, and we can add a exclamation point, earn extra money when we do that. Increase your house painting profits by making spreadsheets, generate additional money, right? So now we have a really customized kind of Spintax here, and we have a ton of different, how many headlines we have? Almost 200 here. Increase your lawn mowing, and every single possibility, right? Increase your lawn mowing profits by making spreadsheets, generate additional money, generate extra money, make extra money. Spreadsheets, Google Sheets, right? We have all these different kinds, and we can make these much, much more different. We can spend a lot of time, instead of boost or increase, we can pick one, right? We can say, use this sort of section here, lawn mowing, house painting. We can add much, much more. So we can keep going here and add more and more kind of topics here, babysitting, writing, house cleaning. And then what we end up with is a lot of headlines that maybe are the same thing. So we can decrease this Spintax as well and say, okay, what is the, oh my God, how many are there? Okay, 769. But we can say at the beginning that we want distinct different ones, right? 10, or maybe it's 5, 10, 15, 20 ways to, maybe we want very specific different ones to boost, increase your lawn mowing, any of these. And maybe we don't want all of these different ones. Maybe we do want extra or additional. I think they aren't really the same word, right? We just want extra. So we can just use that, extra. But now we added another one. We deleted one of them. We have 20 ways to increase your cleaning profits by making spreadsheets, generate extra money. And see, they all similar ones. We can make this a little bit different. We have 1,500 right now. But these words are really the same. So what are ways we can make this different? Instead of boost or increase, we can choose one. And then we can actually make very different words here, right? So out of all this, maybe we just take out some of these that are very, very similar and just say earn or make extra money instead of creating or making by making, and we'll just want Google Sheets here. Boost, increase, ways to increase your by making Google Sheets. We have an extra there. Income, maybe we don't know exactly income or profits. We're going to have way less, but 65. But they're going to be very different, right? We have 20 ways, 15 ways, all of these, 15 ways, 10 ways, 5 ways. We have all of the versions, every single version of this with 5 ways, every single version with 10 ways, every single version with 15 ways, every single version with 20 ways. And now, if we had AI inside of our Google Sheet here, we can start writing this, right? We can take each one of these and just say, let's go to AI and write this. Let's start writing the introduction to it right here, right? And if you don't have AI inside of your Google Sheet, then go watch my other tutorials here on Better Sheets. I have the API access to OpenAI. I upgraded it to GPT-4 recently. If you're not a member yet and you're watching this somewhere else, become a member today and get AI inside of your Google Sheet. And maybe also grab some Spintax. You can get Spintax for free, actually. It's a completely free Google Sheet add-on right here in your Google Sheets. You can see all the AI adventures here in Google Sheets and on YouTube right here. And watch the latest video from Better Sheets right here. If you haven't watched any other videos on Better Sheets, you are in for a treat. Enjoy.